three best teams in NA. Yeah, probably. Alright, looks like I'm doing TL versus TIP. So, let's start it. Do 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 do.
And it's Harris week 2. What else can you say about Phoenix?
Got my boy Gate there. I didn't get to see the early game of this. I started watching this game right when they threw it top and hib the first time. So I didn't get to see how the early game played out in this yet. We'll see. Alright, is the game gonna start? Oh, okay, here it is. Alright, Nidalee, Shen, and Alistar. I definitely agree with the Nidalee ban versus Rush. Shen ban, Impact had a really good game on it. It looked like they actually understood the champion really well, so I can understand that. And the Alistar is a perfectly fine ban as well. So I'm good with all three of those bans from TL. Then Impulse bans Callista from Piglet. I'm alright with that. He's a damn good Callista. Rise is a good ban on purple side, and Rek'Sai is a fine ban too, because Dom plays a lot of damn Rek'Sai. Both sides have good bans. Yeah, I'm using YouTube shortcuts. Oh yeah, I have to move the camera. 1 second. Alright. Anyways. My first pick, Sivir. It's a pretty common first pick. I agree with it. Sivir's pretty stupid. Then they lock in Gnar. Oh wait, no? Janna Cog. Okay, that could be AP Cog or AD Cog. They don't know that yet. But I feel like... Did they go Annie here? Does Team Liquid go Annie here? They go Maokai. So they just go like with straight up hard engage. They take the Maokai pick away and they pick a Zir. So it's like a rush down comp. I'm fine with this. So far, like, Team Liquid have a pretty good ban pick phase. Although that Kog'Maw could have been AP. But they have Sivir, so it makes engaging on the Cog pretty easy. So both sides have pretty strong ban pick right now. Yeah, dude, Sivir is pretty stupid. Like, if you don't have a counter pick in bind ready, Sivir is really difficult to deal with. Alright. Let's see, then they pick Lee Sin. What junglers are up right now? Gragas is up, Nunu's up, Lee Sin's up, Evelynn. Evelyn's also... I'm surprised he didn't play Evelynn here. He had such a good game on it before, he didn't play this game. Yeah, I'm surprised we went the Lee Sin here. But I mean, Lee Sin's fine. It's like a disengage. And so far, like, Team Impulse is like a disengage follow-up team comp. Like, they would just... It's like they were trying to run like a protect the cog type team comp. Alright, so they go with Annie. I definitely agree with the Annie pick. Annie's a counter to Janna. But it's really good with Sivir as well. So, like, let's say hypothetically that Cog was an AP Cog. Right now, Team Liquid, their entire team comp has some form of engage. So, they can deal with poke very well. And then they can also get on top of Cog if it's a protect the Cog team comp. So, I like Team Liquid's team comp really good against Team Impulses so far. Let's see what they'd pick mid. I mean, they could play Victor here, but I don't know. I don't even know if Victor would be like the best pick here. Can't really play Varus because they have Gnar. I think they're just deciding right here if they want Cog as AD. Yeah, Victor's fine here. I mean, both teams have like pretty reasonable team comps. Like, Impulse's team comp is a really good late game. Team Liquid's team comp's kind of AP heavy, but it has like a really good early and mid game with like the rush down effect. And then Nazir also gives them a pretty good late game. So... I think Rush's champion pool will be a problem. No, probably not. I don't believe so. Yeah, I think both teams have pretty good team comps. Yeah. Yeah, this is like one of the first games I reviewed where both teams just have like pretty solid team comps. Although I think playing Lee Sin against Maokai is kind of annoying. Like Maokai can shit on Lee Sin pretty hard. Like you just W him when he comes in, or you can like Q him out of like the jumps. It's pretty ridiculous. Like Maokai could just like lock Lee Sin up pretty easy, and he's too tanky for Lee Sin to kill. And on top of that, Lee Sin spams a lot of abilities when he's near Maokai, so he just like procs his heal over and over again. Hmm. Yeah, the Lee Sin pick is a little ballsy. I'll say that much for Rush. Is Rush the best jungler in NA? Probably. I'd say it's probably like Rush, then Dominate. Who would be third best? Damn, third best is like hard to gauge. Chris, who do you think would be third best jungler in NA? Shrimp? Alright, we'll go with Shrimp. Third best jungler in NA. That's in the LCS. Wait, if we included Challenger, I would actually say Shrimp. I seriously think, yeah, Shrimp's the third best jungler in NA. No, he is. Anyways, oh my god, I'm like sitting here like trying to figure out who the best jungler is, and I like forgot to like fucking think about the game. Alright, we're starting this over again. Anyways, so they're gonna do the 2-camp thing. You guys got me off track, man. How can you do that? Alright, so they're just gonna do the 2-camp thing, I think, here. Like, Gragas and whatever are gonna be sharing camp. And then Lee Sin's gonna be sharing camp with the Gnar. Pretty standard 2v1 stuff. Isn't Victor bad against Engage? I think he should have took Cleanse here. I don't think he should have took Ghost. He should have definitely taken Cleanse here. I don't like the fact that he took Ghost. I think that, like, I haven't seen the early game, but I know he dies a lot. And I'm pretty sure it's because he doesn't have Cleanse. C9T hard is good as Shrimp. No, thank you. So yeah, this is like pretty standard double jungle start. They're giving Sivir solo XP. This is actually TL is doing a 2v1 that's really popular in Korea, and some Chinese teams do it as well, where you just have the top laner hold with the support, and they just duo lane together and bitch it out really hard. And what this does is like Maokai and Andy are actually pretty hard to die because they have so much CC. So it's like, alright, are you gonna dive me with Gnar, Lee Sin, Janakog? Like, are you gonna do that? And they're like taunting them into doing that. But there still are ways to dive that lane. But this is a 2v1 that you usually won't see in NA. I'm surprised that Team Liquid brought it out for this game. Maybe they just wanted to try it out. This is the first time I've seen them do it. Well, actually, no, I've seen them do it like one other time. But so you end up with Gnar against Sivir. I think Gnar is actually a better matchup against Sivir. Like, I'd rather have Gnar. Like, Gnar can lane against Sivir pretty well, even if he's like behind an XP, just because he has the boomerang blade. But at least you're getting solo XP for your Cog. Like, you're getting Cog free XP. So I think this 2v1 benefits both lanes like equally. If anything, I would say the Gnar benefits more out of this than the Maokai does. Because I don't think that Sivir Annie would lose to Janakog. Oh, wait, hold on, let me see this gank. I have this sped up too fast. Alright, so Dom's gonna come in here. Gate is... Wait, how does Gate get this fucking low? I'm like too busy thinking about the lanes. How is Gate this low? Gate, what are you doing? Okay. He's like pretty healthy. Then he... Like, I want to see this chunk that he takes. Like, what does Phoenix do to him? His health looks pretty fine right now. Ooh. Dude, he lost a lot of health right there. Oh my... Gate... Oh my lord. Wait, Phoenix is just shitting on Gate. Yeah, why did they give... Why did they give Team Liquid Azir without, like, having a counter pick ready? I don't know. I feel like you can't give Phoenix Azir, man. Like, look at this. Like, Rush is coming over here to try to help him. Now Rush is, like, behind because of this. Like, Dominate's coming up here just to dive his ass. Oh, wait, is he gonna dive him? Yeah, Rush is here. Oh, and they have Annie here, too, because bot lane. So I want to explain the situation of why Annie's able to roam. Alright, so if you look top, right, there's just Cog, and there's Jan up there, right? And they know it's under the turret, it's close enough to the turret, and they see Lee Sin mid, okay? So what that tells TL is that, hey, like, Lee Sin can't dive you top, it's okay if I leave you alone top. So that means Annie gets a chance to roam now. So Annie and Dom link up together, and they're like, let's go make the power play mid and kill this guy, because we know nobody can come to help him. So this ends up happening, man. This is actually really, really well set up. It's very smart. Ooh. And that's that. And they took oh, they got the TP too. Jesus. So Gate basically just lost them their entire early game. No, because Lee Sin wouldn't have been sitting there holding the turret like that if he didn't get chunked. But that's what happened! He, like, just lost in the whole early game. You can't be getting chunked out like that. Like, what are you doing, friend? That's like some shit I would do if I was playing mid. I would, like, lose the game like that, you know? Anyways. Alright, so, like, Rush is like, damn, I just got first blood. I'm just gonna be farming. And they're actually gonna move the lanes back to more of a standard lane kind of thing because they... The reason why this is because they know Maokai has TP above Gnar. And... they can basically just, like, play out the lane bottom regular, and then when somebody comes down there to lane it out, they can have Maokai TP behind them and just do a flank play. And this also gives them dragon control as well. So it's, like, pretty good stuff by TL. Like, good rotations. Like, that was a really good play on mid. I liked it. Alright, so Phoenix now has the lane frozen. Wait, Gate just still has all the summoners. Alright. He's freezing this lane so hard. So Dom's gonna go in here with Annie and try to control this vision. I think they would have set up for Dragon. Oh wait, what the fuck? Hold on, how does Piglet get jumped on here? So Maokai's top 1v1 against Cog. So Sivir's alone here. Does he hit the Q? Oh, he missed. Alright. That's so good that he lived there. They would have gotten Dragon for free if they, They would probably got Dragon for free if that hit. That or they'd take bot turret. Sivir blew all of her summoners there, though. So they're just going to still lane it straight up, like Sivir Annie. And they're still for the same reason why I said. Like, they want to make the TP play with Maokai. And TIP now know that they're vulnerable in this way. But they have pretty good boards. Yeah, I use the RT to skip time. I mean, this early game's like pretty good out of TL so far. This is like one of the better, like this is one of the smarter and stronger early games I've seen. Like I think that they understand the 2v1 pretty well now. I think Phoenix is the best mid laner in NA. So I think Bjergsen and then Phoenix. Phoenix might be the best. I don't know. On some champions, Phoenix is the best, but Faker also has his good champions. So. Alright, so now they have all these people down here. So Gragas is going to come behind the turret here, and then he's going to try to put a ward down and have Maokai TP. You see how he's backing up here? I just want to point this out. Like, this is how this play is set up. You see how, like, watch Maokai as, like, the play is getting set up, right? So he goes in here, and he wards here behind the turret. And then he's just like, okay. Like, we're going to do the dive. So he pushes this wave up, and then sits in a bush to make sure Cog can't auto him. And he just TP's in here. And Maokai's pretty good with a TP. Like, he has pretty good burst damage and lockdown. So they just end up cleaning up everybody off of this. And Victor's just late for the party. Does end up killing Piglet, though. That was good. Oh, he missed the E. Oh, you're dead, Gate. Well, that was a 4-for-1 trade. And that's all because of what they're doing with this Kog'Maw. Like, I don't like the way TIP did the lane swap, specifically because it opens them up for this dive here. Like, had they just, like, rotated their Janna Cog back down to bot lane, and they just lane straight up against Xpecial and Piglet, I think that... I think all of this could have been avoided. So, I don't know. I think there's just, like, poor rotation by TIP there. That's, like, what set all that shit up. Would Ari be better pick versus Ear? No. I've seen him play that matchup, and he usually shits on it pretty hard. Yeah, and because Phoenix has pressure on mid, he can just like rotate over faster than Azir can. I mean, then faster than the Victor can. He did, but that's not why they lost that play. They lost that play because they did a bad rotation. No, the TIP as a whole. They like set up their lanes wrong. They like put the ADC top 1v1 or 1v1 against the top lane and like, alright, we'll just dive your ass. Set like the Maokai TP bottom and dive them. Okay, let's look at this fight. Sorry, I'm like talking to Chris, trying to explain something to him. Alright, let's see it. So, Maokai is now down TP, but Gnar has TP. This is actually pretty dangerous, what they're doing right here. What they want to do is they know they have bot turret down, so they want to set up vision so they can take this top turret. And that's why Dominate's going in here with Xpecial. The only problem with this is it's really dangerous because Gnar has TP and Maokai doesn't. And on top of that, okay, he has no Mega Gnar now. Ooh. Alright. Let's see how he comes in with a TP here. Alright, only one person died. To be honest, that's actually a really good trade. If you just trade TP for one kill, that's such a good trade in competitive. Because what that does is that gives Maokai breathing room to where he can get his TP back up. And then now they can just go back to pressuring top without having to worry about Gnar coming in and like fucking them. So it may look like, oh my god, they got one kill. Like that stupid TL, they're getting caught. It's actually really good that they got that TP out. Alright. So they're probably just going to come up here and dive this soon. Like, he's going to have Maokai bitch it out bottom against Gnar. And then, jeez, this matchup actually looks kind of annoying. He's going to go for this blue. I guess he's just going to use the fact that his ear is pressuring. And they're just going to go in and get the blue here. Oh, Dom can actually come in behind him. And this is because Impact just doesn't have a turret. And like this is one of the big dangers of if you're a top laner and you push up like this. If the other top laner just freezes you on their side, it makes it to where you can just like if you don't have the good vision, like I want to show you the vision. Like put yourself in Impact shoes, right? Right, so you're Impact and you're playing top lane and you're like, all right, I got this ward right here, so this will see. I can see if the guy's coming behind me. But look, they have no pressure around mid because of these ear, and they shifted all their vision up here to defend against this shit, and they have no vision on this side, so they have like an opening. So Dominate got the Raptor camp, so which allows him to like see all the wards. So he just like goes through here, he knows there's no wards, and he goes and fights for the blue, which he has the timer for. And then because he knows there's no vision and he knows Gnar doesn't know he's coming, he calls for his ear to come over. And he originally called him over to get the blue, but then they're like, wait a second. Like, Impact's being an idiot. He's, like, overextended. And like, let's just go get the free kill. And that's exactly what happened here, man. Did I explains it? Do you guys get it?
Oh, we're getting ganked probably, I'm assuming. I can flash. I'm flashing.
Should Impact have awarded blue? No, that's basically either the mid laner's job or the Lee Sin's job to ward in that right side spot.
Yeah, dude, that's what it was. And, like, I'm pretty sure we win like 90% of trades. It just comes down to that.
Alright, so they're gonna end up getting the top turret because they know they feel like Lee Sin's around. Although they do have good vision. Like, why do they just give this up? I guess they know that Azir and Gragas are like on this side of the map, and he also backed late, so that's why they get the top turret there. People should start banning Rush's Lee Sin? No, definitely not. They should just play stronger champions into it. Like, Gragas is fine against it because it's a tank. Like, tanks are good against Lee Sin because you just get too much health and you can just like you outscale him in team fights. And that's pretty much how Dominate That's one of the reasons why Dominate does so well against Rush, is because Rush has like this super aggressive play style, and then Dominate just plays like the super tanks, and super tanks just match up well against that play style if you know how to get out of the early game. So now Malachi has his TP up, and now they know that top lane, but oh, Rush is gonna come down here. They have Meganar. He keeps baiting him into fighting. Hmm. But he's Quas is smart. He's not even gonna fight. Like Quas knows that his main goal right now is to like get this wave under control so he can TP behind top and dive it, or make a TP play on middle. Like Quas knows he shouldn't fight because if he fights, then he'll be low health and he won't be ready to do the play. So that's the reason why you see Quas playing like a bitch, and like it's okay to fall down some CS. Because what's important is like that you're ready to see how he's ready to make the play now. Like he doesn't give a fuck about it. He like doesn't want to fight him. Because look how good this play is. It's like boom, I'm Malachi. You're W'd. I'm tanking this shit. And look at Gnar. Like Gnar's like stuck there with his thumb up his ass. And he has no TP. So TL's playing like the big game, and TIP's like playing the small game. The Rotatos, man. Jesus, dude. Why would you give Azir? Why would you give Phoenix Azir? Well, no, it's like that's what I'm trying to explain. It's okay to be a bitch and like go down some CS sometimes as top lane, because if you look at the big picture, he was ready for that play, right? Eh? But if he was fighting Gnar, he wouldn't have been ready to do that play, and it probably wouldn't have gone as successful as it did. Okay, I guess he just dies trying to ward. This is one of the dangers of having Annie. So they have no turret now, so Lee Sin knows that they have no way to run. So he's just gonna go on this Annie and like insect her ass, and she's just a free kill. And that's really a lot of that is because Dom should have been warding with Annie right there, and they should be together. Because like maybe Dom could have saved her. That's why you always like go and ward in pairs like that. You like gotta link up with your support and ward and shit. So now they know that Impact has TP, right? And Maokai doesn't. So Maokai needs to put pressure on Gnar. But Gnar knows, like, see how he's like backing up? He knows that if he plays the passive, he can just do exactly what Quas did, and he can make the TP play. And this Azir is just like pressuring the fuck out of mid. Like, look where Kog'Maw is during this. He's going down here to push up this wave, and TL's just like, all right, like we'll just go push mid. Like we'll see if you can hold this. Like I'm Azir, and they're threatening the dive here. Because they can dive pretty easily. They have Gragas and Annie. That's like pretty good hard engage. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna slow it down for this fight. Do I think Lulu would be better against Azir? Hell no, dude. Lulu gets shit on by Azir. That's such a bad matchup. Alright, so how they start out the fight is... So they see Phoenix is low. They're like, I chunked him, man. Like, now's the time. Let's do it. Impact jumps in the middle of all these people. Malachi just W's him. Gets locked up, and he gets... Oh, hold on. Look at this hard engage by especially here. Look at that Tibbers. Boom! Right on top of Gate and Adrian. And then Azir just, like, instantly kills all of them. And they have, like... They drop the Malachi ultimate in the E, too. Okay. That seemed to have been a pretty bad fight. They just, like, charged headfirst into... a bunch of hard engage. And TL did a really good job there of turning that fight and like deciding to turn and hard engage. I like that. That was pretty good. Yeah, Dom actually had a really good game today. Yeah, dude, Azir is so... He has Def Cap and Morels. Like, what do you expect? He's so fucking stupidly fed. I don't know if he had that like for that fight, but he must have been close. Impact didn't jump in. Oh, he got ultied? Oh, okay. Alright. I thought he jumped in. Hold on a second. Let me look at this. Dom Q's. Oh, he does ulti. No, he did. He jumped. See? So he jumped to like he jumped off of Victor, right? See him jumping? And he just he ulties him when he jumps. Like, look at it. Whoa! That's so troll. That was like a really nice ultimate by Dom, to be honest. That set that whole fight up. That was really nice by Dom. That was like pretty fucking nice. He was pretty on point. Alright, so Dom's gonna go try to get vision. He has Annie with him though, so he's safe. He's really tanky at this point. Alright, so we see Maokai bottom. Maokai has TP though. Damn, they're down 6k. So they're clearing out vision. Are they gonna try to cheese Baron? I think. Let's see, both teams have one dragon. I think TL needs to be like controlling. They need to be controlling the top side jungle better. Like they have wards in there and stuff, but like, I think they should get like pinks and shit. They need more pinks on the map. They have like what? They have 2 pinks. There we go. They shifted their pinks up. That's good. So now they're clearing out all the vision on Baron. They have like pretty good vision leading up to Baron, so they can see everybody coming. They see how they see that Janna, and then if she walks anywhere close, they just use the Azir to poke. Like Phoenix really understands Azir. Like look at his zone control in the champion. And they just have Gnar splitting bottom. I mean that's honestly what they should be doing with Gnar. Like Gnar can beat Maokai 1v1. So he just wants to split push and put pressure. Oh dear. And then they basically just had to deal with this hard engage. So like look, they have no vision on Baron, right? Rush is probably like, alright, I'm out of wards. Yeah, he has 1 ward left. And Gates coming up here is like, oh, they could be on Baron, guys. Like look how long they were waiting in here. Here comes like, they could be on Baron, guys. And then they just have to deal with Annie with Righteous Glory and Sever Ultimate. And they just hard engage. And like Gage just gets caught out and he's just dead instantly. This is like one of the reasons why a lot of people ban Annie against Six Special, because he's like pretty good at calling the vision out to set up those engages. Alright. So because they killed Gate, they're just gonna walk him and get this mid inhib. How's Fizz against Azir? You get destroyed. Azir can actually win the Cassidy matchup, by the way. That's not a guaranteed matchup. Alright, so he's good dragon there. And now TIP, are they trying to do Baron? Alright, it's warded. Okay, I think they were trying to cheese it. So now TL has the mid inhib down. They just really just control top side. Like they just got the dragon. They should let the bot wave just sit and like they should slow push it. Yeah, it's gonna slow push on its own. They should like let that wave slowly push in, and then they should just go top with like 5 people and start taking the turrets, and then they can just like fall back and control all the red side jungle so that they can't get to the Baron. What beats is here? Varus. EP Cog does pretty good. Jace does okay. Yeah, they're just gonna force the Baron straight up. I think because they want to get Gnar's TP here, because they know that Maokai has no TP, right? So they're just like, all right, we'll 50-50 this just to make sure that the Gnar TPs, because they want to take away this Gnar TP, like this Gnar pressure. And you see how they just back off instantly? Like their goal isn't to get the Baron here. Like that's not their goal here. But Dom's like, he's confident enough to try to get the 50-50 here. So they pull off once they see the Gnar TP, and then they use the Baron to hard engage. But Xpecial ends up getting blown up here. Jesus, that is ear damage. Oh. Azir is just like killing everybody. Why would you give him his ear? I don't get it. Like, look at this shit. He's just murdering everybody, man. Alright, it's gonna be a free Baron. And then they can just use that Baron to go through top lane. Oh, it's free Baron. Now they just need to go like back, and then they just need to, like look at that bot wave. That bot wave is gonna push in super hard now. So they just need to let that bot wave. Oh, actually, never mind. They'll just ride the bot wave in. Riding the bot wave in is fine. Like, that's a super huge wave. You can either go top and let the bot wave slow push, or you can just ride the bot wave in.
Yo, I like 1v3 this though.
Yeah, this is just pretty much the nobody can kill Maokai because he's fucking ridiculously tanky. Running at you with, like, Sivir ultimate and huge backline threat with the Azir. This is, like, a pretty fucking nasty team comp. This is probably Team Liquid's best team comp.
Is what I was implying.
Yeah, they're just gonna ride this bot wave in. See how Dominate's threatening the dive? They're like, yeah, you better give this turret up, or we're just gonna dive your ass. Because they know Gnar has no TP, and that's why they're pushed up so far. So they're just gonna walk in here, and this mini wave is so big it just like wrecks the turret instantly. And they also have they have Azir. Azir just destroys turret, so they're gonna get this inhib. And now all they have to do is just like back and then rotate the top and like push in with that way. They still have half their Baron. Yeah, they don't even have to back. They can just walk over there if they want. Like, they don't even really have anything to buy, so they can all go top and they just ride this wave in. And they just need to take they need to take it slowly. They just basically need to like let mid and bot wave push in, and then because what's gonna happen is think about how TIP's team comp can fight against TLs. Like, they have to get like a Gnar ultimate, or they have to have like a sick fucking Lee Sin insect, right? They don't really have like many engaged tools. So imagine if mid and bot waves are pushing it with supers. Like, who are they gonna go send to hold those waves to make sure it doesn't take the turrets? They'll probably send Gnar, right? And if you take away Gnar, which is their main engage tool, then you basically don't have to be you don't have to worry about being engaged on top lane while you siege. Like, see how they have to have Gnar down there taking the wave? So now they just need to wait on the wave. They need to play this like super slow.
Nice. Oh my god.
Like, even getting the turret here is fine. Like, I'm fine with this. Like, going for the turret's fine. But now that Gnar is there, they need to be careful. Actually, he doesn't have Mega. They don't need to be that careful. They should just wait on that bottom wave to push in, though. They need to be slow. Alright, nice. Oh, they just hard engage. Wait, they just like hard engage and just like murder gate.
Yeah, that's a really bad place for us to fight.
I want to see this fight, like. Alright. So they're going up. Adrian's on the side. Kind of a weird spot for a Janner to be. Lee Sin's also on the side. Quas is coming up. So they have like all their carries protected for the most part.
What's the best scenarios where you can find like an open space?
Annie flash engages. He gets Bansheed. They instantly kill Gate. But he still does get his ultimate off.
You can just like walk him in an area.
Janna gets an ultimate off. Cog's doing free damage now, though. And Phoenix and Piglet are kind of like trapped here. So they're just trapped in the base and the tanks can't do anything. Yeah, I don't like this hard engage that they did here. They could have just taken it slowly and like wait on the bot wave to come in. So now they end up in this situation where Sivir's just dead, and then like Lee Sin just kicks him. And now they have Mega Gnar to deal with. This is just way too trigger happy from Team Liquid. Yeah, just it's like Janna Cog doing free damage. With like nobody's going on the Cog. And that's pretty much not the scenario you want. When you don't want to have a Janna Cog kind of just like going ham on your carries for free. Because they blew everything to get Gate. And it just left like imagine if they took this 30 seconds slower, this wave would be pushing in right now and Gnar would have to be going to hold it. And that would basically mean free top inhib. I don't know, they should have just taken it slower. Oh well. Okay. Alright, let's speed it up again. There's still like 4,000 gold ahead. And Dragon's up. TIP gonna get wrecked? Maybe. I don't know. They're going off pretty hard. So they have 3 dragons. Like, they're doing the right stuff. Like, getting that dragon's up in the right play. Bot and Hib's down now, so they should just like pressure, and they should take over all the red side jungle and like just like stop them from going to Baron. Because Baron will be up in 2 minutes, so if they can like control the red side jungle and just like keep all the waves pushed, then they could just like make them face check in, and you just get a free Baron. And Rush ends up getting caught out. Oh shit! What is this fight? So they catch Rush out. They use Sivir ultimate. Alright, spell shields impact.
Coming, coming, coming.
Dom's getting chunked pretty hard. Quas is gonna get a lot of people.
We win this. We win this. We win this.
Uh oh.
Yo. Gameplay,
Jesus,
gameplay.
Phoenix. That flash? Okay.
Okay.
Man, I don't think he should have flashed.
Oh,
I
oh.
don't think Phoenix or Piglet should have flashed over here. This is like way too ham. I think he should have finished Impact here.
Cancer.
Like imagine I guess he thought he crit and he killed Impact.
Just kidding. I think Victor can get.
Cause
Victor.
then I think Dom would have come in and he would have helped him with the victor there. I guess he thought he crit or something and he killed him. That's interesting. But that was like a pointless fight. Like there's honestly no reason for TL to commit everybody to that fight right there. Like that was a really stupid fight by Team Liquid because like all they had to do was like look at this minion wave and what it's doing to their base. If they just played around that minion wave, then they just win the game for free. He would have died to Cog passive. Oh yeah, that's true. Good point. Good point. All right, let's see it again. You catch rush. Don't really do too much damage to him. Blow the spell shield. Siver's doing free damage. Alright, they kill him. Dom's too chunked to chase. Alright, so backing up's fine. Phoenix makes the play. Okay, you're right. Cog would have probably killed him. Damn, son. I just think they shouldn't engage that fight to begin with ever. Like, there's just no reason to like be chasing after that Lee Sin. He's full tank Lee Sin. Like Lee Sin can get away pretty hard. Just a little greedy.
Griggs is rotating in, so I don't think we'll be able to do this, but we should be getting vision around dragon so that when you're the dragon
Alright, so they're doing what they should have been doing, and that's controlling topside jungle. They're doing it kind of late though. Like Baron's already up. They need to have more pinks like up in the topside jungle. So they go in here. They want to catch somebody over the side. They use Sivir ultimate. Sivir's not even like on that side of the wall. They did get the Gnar TP though. That's really good. Oh my god. Quas somehow ends up in the middle of like their whole team. That's so troll. Like look at this. He's like, "Ha, I see you, Lee Sin." Oh my god. Rush saves this so hard because like Impact's just sitting here zoning them out and they can't get to Quas to save him, so Quas just dies for free. Like Rush just styled on him. So now they have 5v4. I wonder if they're gonna force this Baron.
I'm zoned out of my mind.
They should. They really should force the Baron. Like they have to do this. They're not gonna get another play like this. Or wait, the gold's completely even now. What the fuck? This is still a play they should force. They should definitely like try to get this Baron. Oh, they instantly kill Annie. Dom comes in from behind, tries to flank. Nice. This is just a 5v4 situation right here.
I'm not underestimating him anymore.
He has Mikhail's Crucible, so this makes Annie's engage a lot harder now. So Gage just like one-shots him, and then they start focusing Dom. Impact gets a really good ultimate. Yeah, Gage does so much damage. Your Victor just does ridiculous fucking damage. If you like, if you speed boost him up with like Ghost and Shurelya's, that was pretty nice.
Maybe we get Grace. Oh my god, that did a lot. YOLO. No. Cancer champion.
Alright, so now they have Baron. They're 3,000 gold up now. Like 4 minutes ago, they were like 6,000, or not 6,000. They're like 4,000 gold behind, or 5,000 gold behind. Then now they're 3,000 gold. That's such a throw, and a lot of that just came from Team Liquid not recognizing their win condition and not setting up the Baron properly. And that's all because they chased that Lee Sin in that first fight. That was really bad. And they also like went too hard on top turret, so those are like 2 big throws by them. Yeah, see how the Annie engages? He gets Janna too, so he can't McKills it. But Gage is perfectly fine because they don't have enough follow-up for that. And Jesus. Victor just pops this here so hard. Alright, they got Baron. It's pretty hard to siege into Team Liquid Steam comp though. Although they do have Cog and Victor, which is pretty good range. Dragon's up in 20 seconds as well.
For a second, my gold showed negative gold. Shock. Yeah, dude. It's like every single American ever right now.
CS differences? Yep. I mean that's part of the Nar Maokai matchup. But I mean, isn't it? I guess he is behind. Damn, he is behind a lot of items. Holy shit, Quas is so behind.
The like council
I didn't even like look at that.
Rift, they like tax you.
Both Quas and Dom are behind a lot of CS. That's because they've been doing these like big rotations to do die plays.
They should be like
But
America's Rift.
damn,
You just get taxed like 30% of all.
Quas is down like an item and a half just from that CS. That's ridiculous. So they have Mega Nar, so they're gonna just back up. They don't want to fight that.
Just take that red. I need to fight. Alright, just kidding. Yo, we just killed them. Killed them all.
Cog's getting pretty big. Victor's just about 6 item. Victor's actually ahead now.
Get it. I'm gonna get it.
That's weird.
Getting it. I'm getting it. Got it. Ah! Cancer. Watch the cancer. Okay.
They don't really get much with this Baron. They only took 1 turret off of it. And a dragon. So that's not too bad of a Baron. But TIP's all ahead in gold now, though. And I'd say TIP's comp. I'd say both comps scale in like a strange way. Just because Lee Sin doesn't scale very well, but Gragas sort of does scale well. But I feel like Cog outscales Sivir. So, and then Azir and Victor have pretty equal scaling. Although Victor's late game damage is just fucking super fucking insane. And then I also feel like Annie falls off versus Janna, just because like you can get Mikhail's Crucible and you'll have Locket and like a lot of ways of mitigating Annie's engage. Alright, I'm gonna speed this up. Alright, so what's Team Liquid's play here? So they have 3 exposed inhibitors. Dragon's not up for a while, and Baron's not up for a while. So they just basically need to like take over one side of the map based on what they want to get. Like if they want to get the Baron, they should take over the top side. If they want to get the Dragon, they should take over the bottom side. What about the sneeze? Alright, sorry. Change title? Never. Alright, so Team IP is taking over topside to set up for the Baron. Piglet almost gets caught out here. Maokai's in base like ready to home guard TP though, so he can't take that Q. So this is good what TIP is doing. They know they want to like get the Baron when it comes up, so they're like making sure they have all like the topside jungles warded up, so they can see them when they come in, and they can like try to get a pick and try to kill somebody when they go to check Baron. Jessica Aoki, thanks for 9 months row, dude. Welcome back. Alright, so Baron's coming up in a minute 40. Adrian's gonna go get more wards, and so will Lee Sin. That's why they back there, because they just put all their wards near Baron. And Gate gets randomly caught. Wait, how does he even get caught here? Gate! Like, what are you even doing here, Gate?
Oh, are they doing Baron?
Like, look how far up he is, alright? Like, look. This is... Alright, look at this. This is the menu wave, right? This is the enemy menu wave. You see this? This is Gate. Like, what are you... Do you see this, Chris? Alright, so Baron's coming up. This is the enemy... This is the menu wave, right? This is Gate.
Okay.
Like, what is he doing here?
He's between the menu and the way?
Yeah, like, what is he doing over here?
No, he's not.
Watch this. Watch. Like, he's going even further. He's like, I'm going in, boys. Gate's here. They're like, oh, yeah?
Look at this face, dude. Look at his
Wait, I want to see his face.
crying, dude.
I want to see his face.
Crying.
It's like, oh, oh, Jesus!
No.
Alright, anyways, that's too much. Alright, get away, Chris. Nothing. Just yeah. All right. That was a wee bit interesting from Gate, I must say. He was in he was he was in an interesting position. We'll just say that much.
Okay, the problem is whenever you stand, when you stand, the game is just ending.
All right.
Anyway, that yeah, boy.
No, it didn't, but they lost 2 inhibs off that. Yo, they shouldn't get more farm. They should lose Baron off that too. Damn, they're getting so ham for this 3 inhib right here. All right, so they're going for the 3rd inhib. They got the other 2 because they killed Gate. Quas is locking him up. It's a 4v5. You don't have your fed mid laner. Better get the inhib, guys. All right, now reset. Liquid, reset. Like, back off. Get out of there. Liquid, get out of there. Oh no, you're dead. That means they get free Baron now. Wait, why didn't you just Sivir ulti earlier? Are you kidding me? Oh wait, it was down. It was down. Okay. All right. Well, he's just dead. His ult like just came up too, I think. Yeah, look at it. It's just coming up. Oh man. I think. Man, going for that top hit was pretty greedy. Like I understand. I'm like fine with it, I guess. I'm fine with it. Going for that top inhib was pretty greedy, but I think it's a good call. Like usually you think that like 3 inhibs are down, you're like, all right, like we probably win the game. So now they're gonna fight this. Gate has to go hold bottom. They don't have Sivir ultimate. Alright, this is good what they're doing. They're just sitting here and holding it until Dom can get here, while Gate clears out the ways. What? 2 inhibs straight to Baron?
Push the top inhib with Baron buff while the 2 inhibs pushing.
Yeah, I mean I think both like going for the top inhib's kind of greedy, but I'm okay with it. It is greedy.
Whatever you want after Baron.
Yeah, yeah. Going for the Baron's the safer call, man. All right. Oh, he stole blue with the ult, did he?
Push out mid and like just stick around the Baron area. Been getting Scuttle's huge though. Careful, I'm not there. Look for him.
So Gate clears out the bot wave. They know that Dom's not up for 40 seconds though. We're just clearing out the bot wave. That's so rough. They have 3 inhibs down. TL just needs to play super safe here. Damn. That's so troll that Apollo got the blue. Baron is up. No, Baron was coming up though. Alright, so they just end up getting the Baron for free. Team Liquid basically makes the call to like, hey man, we don't want to risk dying here. We'll just like push in with the three inhibs of pressure. Which is that's a reasonable call. I'll take it. But the question then you ask is like, is Baron buff minions stronger than super inhib minions? So I guess, are they gonna go for dragon here? They should just get the dragon here. Yeah, I think Team Liquid should just get the dragon. Wait, why is Sivir backing? No, dragon's up and Sivir's backing. No, Piglet, what are you doing? They should just get the dragon here and Sivir shouldn't back. Did he back for something important? He's already 6 item. I think he just gets a red pot. Yeah, he just gets a red pot when he backs here. I don't really think that's worth. Like, they should have just secured the dragon and got it right here. And then they can just, like, wait out the Baron a little bit. Well, I don't think they should wait out the Baron. They should just, like, push him with the Baron. But they should have got this dragon.
No, we're fine. Like, I'm not dying.
I guess they just want to use the pressure of the 3 inhibs. I mean, that's fine. This is, like, a pretty hypey call. I respect it, though. I think this call's fine. Like, if you feel like you can end the game right here, then by all means go for it. But their wave clear is actually pretty nasty. And that top wave's coming in. They need to wait on that top wave. Yeah, it looks like they're just clearing out all the waves. Like, they can't pressure in enough, and the Baron makes them too strong.
Yeah. They have 4 people down.
Yeah, they're trying to force this really hard. They should have just gone back for dragon here. Like, it's pretty clear that they're not making any headway, you know? Like, they're not, like, really getting any pressure off on them. Like, TL should be able to see this and make this call and just be like, alright, well, we're not getting anything done here. We wasted a lot of their Baron. Like, let's just go get the dragon. Like, I think they should have got the dragon, like, way long ago.
I'm so fed, we can just kill them.
Like, if they were making like, they were making, like, clear signs that they're making progress, I would agree with this, though. So then, like, Phoenix comes up to poke them. He's about that Mega.
We can definitely get one more push with Baron.
Nice. That was such a nice engage by Impact. But that's just, like, Phoenix's fault for walking close to Impact when he has, like, Flash and our ultimate.
Okay, finally switch trinkets.
So they just catch out Phoenix. Phoenix is, like, the majority of their damage.
I'm just screwing Fog now, so
Damn. Do they lose an hit off of this?
we just lose that way first.
Quas sold an item and bought something else. I mean, Quas doesn't even have 6 items yet, dude. He's hella poor.
Like, we have Baron.
They should have just got this dragon, though.
There's no point even bothering.
Like, they could just, like, they could wait out the Baron, get the dragon, and then just wait for the 5th dragon. Because what that would mean is that the 5th dragon would come up at the same time as the Baron. And then TL can just make the play where they just force the Baron while TIP has to control the dragon. Because you can just, like, you can send one person to solo the dragon. Like, you can send your Sivir down there to somebody to solo dragon while your other poor people, like, pressure Baron. And, like, they had that win condition, but they chose to suicide instead.
I'm flashing.
Interesting.
We can still win this. We're winning this, we're winning this, we're winning this. We won.
Yeah, he just, like, really didn't respect the Gnar ultimate there. The impact's really good with Gnar. He gets some nice engages off.
This is my penta. Nope. This guy.
Yeah, Cog was really good against their team comp. Alright, let's see what this fight is. Alright, so Rush kicks special, but special's kind of tanky, so that doesn't really do too much. So now Zer's doing free damage. But, wait, how did Dom even get in there? Dom's just, like, trying to go ham on Rush here. Dom pretty much dies for free. They trade junglers. Now you just have top laners, like, tanking out, taking damage. Gate still has ultimate there, too. It's probably smart for them to back off. So there's trade junglers there. That's not too bad.
I have the upgrade thing that gives me health.
Movement speed, Quince on Elise. I don't think it's very good.
And I have
Review TL versus CLG. No, this is going to be the early gamer review. And then I'm going to play solo queue. I think Righteous Glory is still really good, especially on engaged champions like this Annie. Like, look at all the times that the Annie was able to engage with the Righteous Glory. Like, start a really nice fight.
Is everybody calling dibs on me?
Dom doesn't have much CDR right now either. It's kind of weird that he'd build like this. Like, he's a lot tankier, I guess, but I would like to have seen a Frozen Heart or something. Unless he runs CDR per level blues, which he might be doing that. Look at the gold difference. I mean, I see the gold difference, but it's like everybody's starting to reach 6 items for the most part, so the gold's starting to not matter. Like, the key players in the game have only been 6 item for like the whole game. You know, like, think about how long Azir has been pretty much 6 item and how long Victor's been 6 item, and then Sivir and Kog have also been 6 item. So that really only leaves like the gold difference in the jungles, and gold on Lee Sin doesn't really matter too much. And Gragas is like, he pretty much has like, he's not going to get much stronger than he is now. Like, finishing the Spear of Visage isn't going to do shit. And same with Maokai. Like, Maokai is only going to get marginally stronger at this point. He'll just take like a little bit longer to kill. And Special is like weaker than Janna, but he still does his job. Like, he engages and he sticks on target. So Team Liquid's team comp still functions the same. Dom's running flat CDR glyphs. Okay. Like, once you get this late in the game, around like 50 minutes, the gold difference starts to not really matter much. And then it's just whoever makes the plays like better on the team. What I think of Special's items, I like Righteous Glory and Rylai's. I think that's good. He doesn't really have much CDR, but like once he gets on you, he'll stay on you. Special bought a Roa. I mean, I guess. Like, health is really good on Annie because of her E. Let's see this fight. So, TIP's bot waves and top waves are pushing into Team Liquid. And Baron's up. So they are trying to vision control this. They have Maokai home guard TP in. Dom comes in from the side. But they have to engage to this choke, which is pretty unsafe. Quas backs up. They don't want to, like, run headfirst into a Victor E. Alright, so bot wave and top wave are still pushing in, but Team Liquid are basically gonna be like, alright, our TP is out, we have to make the play by going down mid and get the exposed inhibs. They're like, alright, you can go for Baron, we'll go for the inhibs. So this is like actually a pretty good play call by TL. They're definitely making the right calls. And how do they execute it here though? Piglet spell shields that. So just back off. Now they don't have TP though, so I wonder who's gonna deal with that bot wave. He meant to kick his ear, but he misclicked Annie? I'm not sure, man. Alright, so basically TIP is like, alright, I know somebody has to go deal with that bot wave. Like, that bot wave is huge. We'll just pressure Baron and force somebody we'll force people to stay here so they lose that bot wave. But like I said, it's starting to be so late in the game that that bot wave doesn't matter that much. Like, yeah, it'll probably, like, fuck that turret up pretty hard. Like, that wave is massive, dude. It'll probably fuck that turret up pretty hard, but it's better than losing Baron. And Team Liquid is just going to pressure again. Damn, Dom's getting chunked out pretty hard here. And just nobody's going for that bot wave. Nobody can go for that bot wave. And Phoenix can't really hurt Impact at this point. He's so ridiculously tanky. Dragon's also up as well. They just need to give this Dragon up. They should have sent somebody bottom to, like, control the bot wave, I think. And then... Or actually, fighting for this Dragon's fine, too. Like, this is 5th Dragon. I would definitely fight for this Dragon. They know they're down in gold, too, so it's hard for them to engage. So they got the Dragon. They try to go on Quas. Like, their carries are... like, Cog and Victor will melt Quas at this point in the game. Just because they have so much pen and shred now. Like, Cog McHugh is really good against tanks. And they just have this huge fucking top wave and bot wave. Now, Team Liquid still hasn't dealt with either of these waves. They didn't get any of this farm. And, yep. TIP is just going to force this Baron. They know that Quas is really low. They know he's not there either. So they're just going to go hard on X Special here. But Phoenix is getting free damage, though. What the hell? Why are they not, like... They're just going after X Special really hard. Like, alright, so he goes hard on X Special. Rush kicks him. He insects him into Dom. He almost dies there. He's really low. Phoenix, luckily, Phoenix got the turret up here. I think this turret actually does a lot in this fight. So Phoenix gets away. Or no, he'll probably die here. He has no mana. But look at this. Turret's like helping the fight so much. If they didn't get this turret down, they would have lost so hard. Because it's Dom with no mana and Quas here. They basically have 0 damage here. And Impact's also like chasing this Azir so hard. So he takes him out of the fight. And if you, I think you guys missed this, but Dom actually smites this camp to get enough mana, I think. Yeah, see how he gets enough mana here by smiting that? He smites the wolf camp so he gets enough mana to continue this fight. That's one of the reasons why I like Rangers a lot as a smite. That was really good by Dom. He wouldn't have had enough mana to do anything if he didn't smite the wolf camp. And then Dom just ends up killing him with the with that laser camp. And Impact's going in hard. Dom knows he can't help him, so he just leaves. And they lost top inhibitor turret. Well, that was interesting. I guess they were trying to push top there or something. I don't know. I don't know how they even got caught like in the wolves either. Like the fighting in the wolves there was like pretty stupid. I don't even know how they were over there to begin with. They kept like trying to redive the turret over and over again. Alright, let's speed this up again. So Baron is still up. Everybody's pretty much 6 item now. Like Quas is almost on the brink of like reaching his max. Same with Dom. Oh shit, whoops. Alright, so they start scrapping it out with Impact, but nobody can even do enough damage to kill him. Zir's not even there yet either. Jeez, they're forcing this so hard. They know they don't have Lee Sin or Victor. So this is a really good call to just force this Baron Maker because they know that nobody can come here in time. So they should just push. Like bot wave will push on its own. They need to get top wave pushed really, really hard, and then they just need to ride that wave in and get that top inhibitor down. So that's why Azir's pushing this out right now. They can either go down mid or go down top, and I think having one person go down top's the right call. Is Thornmail worth it at this point versus AP? I mean, that Cog's like shading on people, and Nard does a lot of physical damage as well. And so is Lee Sin. I think Thornmail's a fine purchase here. Thornmail's like always good if they have like a really fed ADC. Because if you don't have Thornmail, then ADC will basically just heal off of you. Alright, so that top wave's pushing in. They're pressuring it really hard for this mid. And I think they would have ride this bot wave in to get another inhibitor. This is good. TL's playing it really slowly now. They're just going to go with this huge bot wave here. They're going to Baron buff it up. And they're just going to let the bot wave do all the work. See how the cannon minions are shitting on this? So then they have to go back to hold these minion waves. This is kind of greedy to go for this. They should honestly just start pushing top. This is really greedy to try to get the fucking in the game here. And Rush just ends up going on them. They have Baron recall though, so they're just gonna go top. They just need to ride this minion wave into top. Like that's like the safest call here. Like Dragon's up in 1 minute, but if they just like push the top wave in super fucking hard, then they can just like ride it all the way in and just like it. Well, I guess 3 inhibs down didn't work before, but that's because they had Baron. Because right now TL has the option of have Maokai push out top and hold it and fight for 5th dragon, or they can like go push up top with everybody. Alright, so TIP does not want to let Team Liquid get this dragon. Do they just give it for free? They're moving on it, but they're moving pretty late, so they use their TP. So Sivir starts going mid. She starts pushing up the wave. This is a super minion wave. They just give up dragon for free. But Sivir's pushing, and they're just going to use Quas and Dom, and everybody's going to stop them from getting to the Sivir. And they're just also going to make sure that nobody can like port back to base. This is really good blocking. Dude, look at the Rylai's Annie doing work, man. What do you guys know about that? And they just Phoenix and Piglet just backdooring in the game. That was a really good final call by them. It's pretty good stuff, man. I liked the in-game play. I thought it was really good. I liked it. I respect it. I mean, it looked like Team Liquid just kind of like had the game the whole game. They just kind of threw it. That's pretty much what that game looked like to me. Like they didn't really play around their win conditions. Like they went like too hard for that top thing, and then they also like chased that Lee Sin really hard that one time. And that's like that's like the only reason like this game lasted that long. So I don't know, pretty good game overall by Team Liquid though. And I think their team comp was like pretty like they had all like the power picks. They had like Azir and like Sivir and Maokai. Like they had their Annie. That's like pretty much the Team Liquid dream comp. Like I don't think they could have had any better of a team comp than that. And then just like Lee Sin kind of falls off, even though like I thought Rush is making pretty nice plays.